Hey, what, Eurovision 2022. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle, I'm ready to go. Eurovision fam, are you ready for the show? Hello, Eurovision fam. It's Alesia Michelle, your favorite American Eurovision fan. Well, trying to be. I'm working hard. You have to have goals, because if you come into this with no goals, then you're just sort of like puttering around, with no direction or anything, not knowing where you're trying to go, or what you're trying to achieve. So I had to set, a really lofty goal for myself. So then, I keep motivated to keep going. Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, please consider liking this video and please consider subscribing. Because honestly, you might be thinking to yourself, what makes you different from other people? I'm just going to say it's because I do videos like this. And I was thinking about just, doing this video, recording it, uploading it. But I always feel like after I do videos like this, some people have specific questions. They want to know why. And so typically I hop down and I talk in the comments, which I totally don't mind doing. And I will probably end up still doing that. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I should consider doing this video live. Like I really was going to sit here and record it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it live. I think I'm going to do it live. Someone asked, is this a live stream or a premiere? Well, it's live. Because see, that just happened. Yes, it is live. So we are going to have this conversation sort of collectively. I got 5 songs. And the thing is, I think last year I did not do a bottom 5 video because honestly, I just felt like with love, and this is going into our disclaimer portion of the video, I think that people are so hypersensitive now that people have forgotten just the simple fundamental of taste is taste. Some people, and that doesn't mean taste good or bad. Some people really love country music. It doesn't mean that they don't have any taste. It just means that they are inclined to like country music. So if that person is here's this hip hop song, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not going to say, oh, well, you have no taste. I'm just going to say it's probably not for you. I think that we forget that some stuff is for some people and some stuff is not. Also, this is the Eurovision Song Contest. So as high level as people want to be, let's be real. As high level as folks want to act, there were people with no points last year. There were some good songs at the bottom. And it's okay, because it's the Eurovision Song Contest. Some people are going to finish on the top, some people are going to be in the middle, and some people are going to be in the bottom. All right? It's just real. Okay, let me hop in to these comments. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Oh, what is this? This was our video idea, but it's all good. We have got our besties back. Oh, but I think everyone does. This is well, because some people literally sit up here and do a ranking, which honestly, I take my hat off to some of y'all who can sit and actually rank 40 songs. I feel like one year I felt like I kind of did it. But it's so many songs I just sort of like. And then even the idea of a top 10, which some years I think I found it easy to be okay, these are definitely my top 10s. I can kind of put these on the cusp. But even then it's so hard because you don't have staging, you don't have anything to go off of. And so that's why I sort of transitioned into okay, I'm just going to do, my, what do you call it? Like a playlist, because I always have sort of an ESC faves playlist. So instead of listening to all 40 songs, I will make a playlist that's okay, my hits, my vibe, what I'm trying to go for. So yes, so that was that. Oh, someone said it's a troll account. Okay. Oh, I love this. It's not Wee Wee Vlogs. Oh, wait, it's not a lot of YouTube. Well, yes. And then, so yeah, okay. But anyway, I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Okay, here we go. So I think there's that. Also, I'm gonna be real. I think some of y'all are real hypersensitive. Not in like the snowflake hypersensitive way, but like the hypersensitive way of like, oh my gosh, the artist's feelings are gonna be so hurt. They are professional performers. They are professional performers. If you can't handle someone being like, I don't really feel this song, like you're in the way wrong business. Like you're in the way wrong business. And to be honest, like most of this isn't really about the performance. It's really about the song and also the mood that I'm in to a certain degree. And again, my personal taste and the personal taste of y'all. So yeah, here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let me tell you how I did it. So really, I was almost not even sure if I was going to be able to come up with the bottom 5 this year, because really last year, there were just so many strong songs that I was like, if I put together like my least favorite songs, it really probably won't be that reflective, because honestly, last year, I could listen to the whole entire like Eurovision playlist for the most part. I maybe had like, and this is like why, like when people were talking about the It's a Skip video, I really was looking for songs that it was like easy to do a play on to like skip. But there were maybe like 3 songs that I would skip, but it wasn't even so much because they were bad. It was really just like, I don't feel like listening to that. Like I want to be in a good mood today, and like Slovenia wasn't speaking to me last year. Hey child, I'm not a child and I'm not hiding from the light. So yeah, but this year what I decided to do, I really did just like, oh, what is this? Oh, here we go. Like moving things. So what I did was in my reaction video, I really sort of went to like, okay, what do I seem to be gravitating towards? So I literally like watched myself to kind of help me figure out like what needed to move over. So, someone said you could listen to the entire catalog last year, including Georgia. I did. I didn't think the song was competitive or anything like that. I didn't think it was going to do anything, notable on the Eurovision stage. But, I wanna see you. Like, it was something very easy listening to about the track that I was like, I can kind of get into this. And then, like, you could listen to Poland. The thing was, Poland really became, I think, challenging live. That's when it was like, ooh, what's going on here? What is happening here? So do some of y'all have songs? And, yeah, actually, so someone's agreeing with me. Poland's studio version last year was fun. Live was a disaster. Like, right, like, the studio cut of the song was not that bad. I knew it wasn't going to do anything on the Eurovision stage or qualify, but, like, I could let the song like groove and go through. So yeah, okay. Well, Alexandra, I wish I could be you. It's a little too early in the afternoon. Catch me later though. I'm with you. Clink clink in spirit. Okay. All right. So let's get to let's get to this. So let's start off with, because someone already mentioned it. So let's just go into this. Yeah, Bulgaria is definitely in my like least favorite bucket. I don't think the song is that bad. I actually don't. But when it comes up in the playlist, I just am so eager to get to other tracks. I'm just so eager to move on and turn the page. And I think I said this in another video, but I think the challenging part of Bulgaria's is I knew that Bulgaria was probably seeking a palate cleanser. But like dated dad rock was not the vibe that I thought that they were going to go in. I thought that they might do something that was very like jury friendly, something with really nice production that would be well sung with the, like really thoughtful staging. But the idea to pick a rock song after we had such a momentous rock winner last year was really setting them up for failure. Like it was setting them up for people to be like, oh, this ain't it. and maybe that's the point. Maybe it's like we need to save some coins, and I respect that, because sometimes we need to save money, but we can also sit out. But I think that they had, well, not I think, they had sat out already, 2019, so they probably were like, ugh, we want to keep, throwing our hat in the ring. And I gotta say, I agree with this commenter. We know what they're capable of. We know that Bulgaria can give us stuff that is like vying for the win, where you can't have a conversation about winner potential without including them. So to kind of take all of these steps back feels challenging. It just feels challenging. And again, I just want to get to other things in the playlist. I just don't want to sit with it at all. And sometimes you can let something just run, and it's like, oh, I could get up and change it, but I'm gonna just let it run. This one, I can't really let it run. And speaking of not letting it run, let's move on to the next one. Oh wait, hold on real quick. Bulgaria's gonna qualify. They will buy. No. Remember, they're saving money this year. They're saving money. Okay. They're not gonna spend the money. They're saving it. Yeah. But yeah, I just think we got to move on. The group apparently financed the whole entry themselves, so I got to give them, well, I can definitely big ups to that. Because again, I think I kind of just said this. Bulgaria probably was like, ugh, I think if they could have sat out, they might have wanted to sit out. But then it's like, no, but we've been in this thing. So like, maybe we got to stay in it. And I don't know, I tend to agree they should have stayed in it, but I would have just gone, if you didn't want to advance, if you didn't want to have all of that money, I would have just gone with like, a really good male vocalist who could just be in a simple suit. You don't have to worry about like a woman. You got to get hair, makeup, and gowns and nice shoes. Or no shoes if we want to be in a gown. Keep it simple and just sing something really well produced and nice, so then we could at least get a good studio cut. It won't be competitive, won't be anything like happening on the stage, doesn't really need to be, but that's what I would have done. Okay. Someone's wait. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. So the next one we're going to talk about, so we've already said Bulgaria. We put Bulgaria out there. So, and this is in no particular order. Actually, it might be, if anything, it was kind of in alphabetical order because I was writing them down as stuff was going. But then I had some stuff that I was like, I don't know if this is really my least favorite. Like, I feel like it's sort of in like a limbo stage. So we'll talk about those ones after. So some people are guessing. So we can go on to it. We can go to Malta. I wasn't necessarily going to go to Malta, but since y'all have it in the comments, we can just do it. Yeah. So, Malta. Look, I love Emma too. She is beautiful. She is actually talented. She can sing, but this song is not the one. It's just, I mean, y'all know how I am. I don't really like message songs. I don't really like message songs. And someone said, we all know Malta is your last. This is in no particular order. Let me just say this. This is in no particular order. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of message songs. So that's already a challenge. It's already like a hurdle that she's now, that the entry itself has now placed in front of me. But then we're getting a good vocal. So I'm kind of like, okay, we're getting a good vocal. But the lyrics are so trite. And it just so sounds like something that the mamas got. The music video visual that we're getting feels very Hands Across the World ish. Yeah, the music video, we didn't even get budget there, but maybe we're saving some of that budget. But you know what? Honestly, I don't even think it's worth it. I don't even think it's worth it. Malta also, I think, is in the bucket of people who probably need to save up some points. So I wasn't really expecting them to come here with heat. I wasn't necessarily expecting them to come here with something like, oh, we got to try and win. You know, that was last year. And so they're probably like sometimes when you come so close to the sun, it's like you almost got to like take a ride back because you get hot. You know, you get hot. So it's like, okay, we need to move back. I don't want this to advance. I don't think it is going to advance. I don't even think killer staging would help this. Remember Chameleon? That song was not that great. Wasn't it Chameleon? In the silence I find gold. Da 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 da. In the yeah. Wasn't that Chameleon? No. That wasn't Chameleon. Oh, how dare I? No, Chameleon was great. Chameleon was great. I liked Chameleon. What was the one before 2018? That one. They had killer staging that year, but the song was weak. The lyrics were trite. And they did a whole bunch of stuff on the stage. And they really should have saved the money because we didn't need it. Taboo. Ooh. Taboo. Chameleon I love. Sorry. I'm mad that I said Chameleon. Taboo. Not good. Give me water. I'm a swimmer. Give me fire. Yeah. Love that. Oh. When life brings me trouble, this I know. Yeah. I never walk away. Nah. Ooh. Yes. I liked that one. Okay. Yeah, no. Malta should not advance. Malta will not advance. She will look very pretty on the stage and she will sound great. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hearing her vocal and I'm looking forward to the close. I really am. But this song is not the one. And it need not advance. It need not advance. Not this year. We got other things to focus on. Hold on real quick. I'm looking at my notepad. I always take my notes. And Malta's in semifinal 2. The delusion. Who's talking about that qualifying? Come on. No. Not in semifinal 2. It's not happening. Good staging is not going to help it. That semifinal is a semifinal of death. Okay. We're moving on. So far we've already done Bulgaria, we've done Malta, and now we're moving on. Who do you think is next? We've done Bulgaria, we've done Malta. Let's see. Wait, huh? Hey, Alesia, do you think American Eurovision fans should be allowed to watch Eurovision? It's a fair argument. Well, but people are watching it. Wait, is this another one of these things? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. Okay, y'all are saying things. Okay, I've done Bulgaria, I've done Malta. Let's see who, okay, yeah. Okay, fake account again, Lord. Okay. Who is next? Let's see if anyone's got it. All right, well, someone guessed it. Well, someone guessed one of them. So we'll go with that. Latvia. Y'all, I don't know if I've ever tried this hard to like a song. Ever. Because there are so many elements in this song that, like, alone, I really like. The styling, great. You know, it's catchy. Oh, when you eat your veggies, baby, think of me. Yeah, catchy. The bass line, there's a nice funkiness to it, and it's risky. I don't think that there's anything, like, safe about Latvia's song. I don't think that there's anything safe about it. Yeah, I have never tried so hard to like a song. Like, so many elements. You know, the sax I like. Now, it's a little bit budget, you know, but I like the fact that they're an actual group. You know, I do. So many things. So many things. So many things. And I don't know. I don't know. And just off of that I feel like I'm just like, and I'll tell you, this is like literally what happens. When, oh, Latvia's in your top 10. Whew. Okay. Someone says Latvia might qualify. Not in this running order. I was actually thinking that they were going to qualify. And then once we got the running order, I was like, I don't know. I was thinking that it was possible, but I don't know. And yeah, my boyfriend's in the group, and I would really love to support my man. I would really, really love to support my man, but I thought that Latvia might become a guilty pleasure of mine. But it's just not. It's just not. Again, I have never, ever tried so hard to like a song. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So we said Bulgaria. We've said Malta. We've gotten Latvia out of the way. Who do you think is next? I'm only doing 5. Yeah, 5. And honestly, to be honest, when I was doing this, I kind of have like maybe one honorable mention. Like I could share the honorable mention where I sort of wrote it down, but for me, I love the studio cut. The studio cut is great. So I don't want to skip it. So, okay. Let's go next because I think someone said it. All right. Montenegro. And Montenegro I think is here for some of the same reasons as Malta. I mean, y'all. Let's pull up these lyrics, okay? Let's pull up these lyrics. Montenegro. And then I would say this too. And this is why we talk about live performances and kind of like the impact that they can have. So, let's look at these lyrics. Okay. It's something about the lyrical content of it that feels clunky to me. And yeah, and then also this. So I like Montenegro. For me, it's a good Balkan ballad. Here's the problem. I'm not getting enough Balkan in it. It just feels like a ballad. It doesn't feel like a Balkan ballad. And so maybe I'm knocking it a little bit because I just want it to feel more ethnic. Maybe I don't want it in English. That might be part of it. That might be part of it. Now let's talk about this. Valladana is a great vocalist. I feel like it should have been in Montenegrin though. Here's the thing. Did y'all see that live performance of it? Did y'all hear it? Oof. Yeah, I think it's a combo of things. I saw the live performance and the vocal wasn't where it needed to be, and that made me extremely nervous because with a song like this, it just has to be vocally flawless. Like vocally, it just has to be flawless. And uh-oh, my computer's gonna die. Okay, hold on. I'll have to be right back. I'm gonna be right back. All right, y'all. Give me a couple of minutes. Whoa, that was crazy. I made it just in time. All right, 30 seconds. All right, building the suspense. I'm like, Lord, okay. Powered up. Okay. Yeah, so I think what it is for Montenegro, and this is probably, and I will admit, this is probably not fair. I want it to feel more like a Balkan ballad, and it just doesn't. Like I'm seeking more of that sort of Balkan feel from the song, and maybe just because it's not in English, I'm not getting that. And then And then the lyrics that we are being provided just feel super literal. They feel very, very literal. And then I think to add to that, at the pre-party, the vocal was not together. So yeah, Montenegro's here. I just want to get to other songs on it. I understand that some people really like it. We've got a lot of like sort of slow-paced songs this year and power ballads, and I'm just not getting enough power from it to keep me engaged throughout. And definitely when we look at the lineup of all the songs, I do feel that this ultimately becomes slightly forgettable. And I also think that I really, maybe in my mind I overhyped it because the visual like was so good when she was announced that I was like, ooh, this is going to be like something really interesting. And I think it just ended up feeling sort of like, oh, like, okay. All right. So we have Bulgaria, Malta, Latvia, and Montenegro. Who do you think is next? Who do you think is one of my least favorites? Victor does say she will have a great costume. Vladana's going to look great. She's going to look, and maybe the vocal will be better at Eurovision because you have like a real sound system, like a pre-party. Things can get tricky, so I don't want to put a lot of oomph into that. But again, when the song comes on, I'm ready to move on. Who do y'all think is next? So I already said Bulgaria, I already said Malta, I already said Montenegro and Latvia. So who is next? And some of y'all have said it. So perhaps I should just rip the Band-Aid. I wish I could find maybe the first person who said it so I could be like, ding, 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 ding. Okay, we're going to go with this. Yeah. It's Germany. It's Germany. When it comes up in the playlist, I just want to move on. I'm just sort of like, oh, okay. Like, I don't think it's bad. I do think that this was the best thing for Germany, I think, to send this year at Eurovision. It's at least giving us something different. I think in the grand final, it'll feel refreshing no matter where I think it falls in the lineup because sonically there's nothing really like it. So I do feel like it'll make for a grand final that perhaps will feel just a little bit more different and not so, monochromatic in a sense sonically. So I do think Germany could do this, but for me, the song is extremely derivative. His rap flow is very Eminem. Like, the whole flow is just completely Eminem flow, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, it's not giving me anything dynamic or new. And as someone who is in the States, so I listen to a lot of I grew up on hip-hop music, listen to a lot of hip-hop music, really, the thing that sort of makes, like, a really strong hip-hop artist is when you sort of get a new flow. Like, that's why when Kendrick Lamar first kind of came out and he's like, on the newer side, it was like, this is like a totally different flow. Like, nobody really raps like him. Like, yes, there are things that you can tell are like influences, but he really created like his own flow. Kanye West has his own flow. Jay-Z has his own flow. Eminem has his own flow. So for me, just what we're getting from Malik sounds very Eminem. So on the rap parts, it's just like, okay, Marshall. And then, and then the song, it's something about it because I remember watching the music video where it's like, he's really giving it. But like sonically, it just feels so safe. It doesn't, as much as he's like, going in, it just almost sounds like a lullaby, like we used to be rock stars. You know what I mean? Like he's not, we used to be, I kind of want to like sell it, like give it to us. And we're just like, it still feels so contained. There's something really safe and contained about the entry. And then also the whole entire package wrapped up feels very Gym Class Heroes, and Gym Class Heroes is like great. So that's also like putting you in this category where now I'm like directly kind of comparing you to someone else. So it's like we got Eminem, then we got like Gym Class Heroes, and then there's this song, and it just feels, the way he sings Rock Stars, I just can't. we used to be the rock star, but in the music, he's like acting like he's going for it, but it doesn't sound like he's going for it. You know what I mean? Like he sounds like we used to be the rock stars. You see how I was just sitting here? I didn't even really have to make my face. I didn't have to scrunch it up to make it sound like that. Like I didn't have to do anything like that. So, so yeah, so those are the songs that are probably my least favorite. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. So I said Bulgaria, I said Malta, Montenegro, Latvia, and Germany. Those are the songs I'm feeling the least this year. I don't know. What are some of your least favorites? Oh, well, I could give you, it's so interesting because who did y'all think I was going to say that I didn't say? Is there anyone like y'all thought I was going to, because then maybe I could tell you. So who did you think I was going to say that I didn't say? And as a refresher, like my 5 least favorites, I'm sticking with Bulgaria, Malta, Montenegro, Germany, and Latvia. And to be honest, the only one here that I could see coming up out of here based off the staging could be Latvia. Because again, it's a song that I'm like, it has a lot of elements that I like. So I just don't know why when it comes on in the car, I'm just not feeling it. Like, I'm just kind of like, next, let me move on. I want to go to the next song. Okay, so who'd y'all think was going to be in here? Oh, okay. So some people thought Georgia was going to... Did you see my reaction? How could Georgia be in here? I like that song. Yeah. I thought you would say Croatia and Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan's not great, but I like the production on it. So it's a song that I can I can make it through. I'm not running to go to the next track on that one. Definitely not running to go to the next track. Moldova, did you see my reaction to it? Actually, I don't think a lot of people saw the reaction to Moldova. It came out early and I think that's one of my lower viewed reactions this year, and I was tipsy. You should watch that one. Yeah, I like Moldova. Like Moldova, I'm not blasting it out of my car. It's not a car song. But for Eurovision, I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I think Moldova's qualifying. So, there's that. Finland. Finland, I like. I've said this too. Y'all gotta catch up on the latest videos. Finland, it's not my favorite song this year or anything like that. And it was not my favorite from the semifinal. And I do find the lyrics to be slightly trite. And just obviously the whole concept of Jezebel as the focus of a song and being mentioned in songs. But where it falls on the playlist, when it comes on, I don't want to skip it. The studio cut, Jezebel, don't know how you got. Oh, and I didn't talk about Croatia. Okay, yeah, because someone mentioned that too. Yeah, Croatia's just not for me. It's not for me, but it's well sung. It's got a nice, cute melody. It's not something I want to blast out of my car, but I will probably say it's my honorable mention. I would probably say it's my honorable mention. Croatia, sometimes I'll let it go to the first chorus, and then I'm out. I'm out the game. Because I just don't I'm not a Taylor Swift girl. I'm old. I can't identify. I just can't relate to any of it. It's okay, girl, cool. Yeah, and I mean, I understand. I think with Croatia, the issue is, I liked that other song too. I just think Croatia had other options. But this one I actually don't think is bad. But I will say we're going to do a video talking about the ballads that we have this year. So we'll talk about that. San Marino, no. I like that song. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And then, yeah. And then someone says, didn't you hate Romania? No. And that's why sometimes I think with the reactions, if I'm not sat there saying oh, this could win and I love it, people just assume I don't like it. The issue with Romania is the visual. The studio cut I like. I can listen to that. But the problem with it is when I'm looking at him performing it, I'm just like, I want to look at other things. I just, the vision, like in my mind, I close my eyes and I literally see the Waiting for Tonight music video. Waiting for tonight. Oh, like I see the green, I see the dresses, the slow-mo in the club, but instead we have, very literal, like red, fiery staging. And then the dancing, the swag is not really there, the swag and vibe. I'm not really feeling from like the choreo. So, but the song is catchy and I can listen to the studio cut. Like I really like the studio cut. So, yeah, I really like that. Um, yeah, so yeah, I think that that's where I'm at. Those are my least favorite songs of Eurovision 2022. Feel free to fight me in the comments now. I said my piece. I said everything that I said. So that's where we're at. What do you think? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my bottom five? Probably not. But you can still talk to me in the comments below. This is the beauty of Eurovision. We don't have to agree. We don't have to agree. That's actually what I like. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I have so much more content coming for you. Thank you for watching the stream. Everybody, it's a whole bunch of people watching. I'm gonna end this and hop into these comments if you have thoughts, or fight me on Twitter. You can come at me on Twitter your thoughts and I will respond. Thanks for watching. Bye.